What's up, everybody? Yash Karaz here. You guys been paying attention to this new phenomenon about men surprising their wives with their own song? And sometimes the wives surprise their husband? Well, don't stop there. You can do it for your brother, your sister, your siblings. You can do it for your aunt, your auntie, granny, or grandpa. What's the thing? It's called Make Your Song. And basically, this is what Yash Karaz does. I don't want to join an organization, something I've been doing for over 30 years. So basically, Yash Karaz will do a spoken word. Now you tell me what inspires you about your husband. Vice versa, tell me what your wife inspires you and how she inspires you. Your son, your daughter, whoever you want this to be about. You give this to me. You tell me all the great things about the person who you want to make a song about. I will then put it in a spoken word and make your own song for you and surprise them, and it'll last a lifetime. If you want to know more about this, how the pricing go, just go to KarazFilmsMerch.com. It's on the front page. But think about it, your own song by Yash Karaz spoken word with a nice rhythm and blues or whatever you like. Talk to you soon.
Because you know we're trying to do it.
Colorado Springs, East St. Louis, St. Louis, live, unhindered, raw, Viper. If you didn't know, now you know.
Karaz Films, Yash Karaz, live. You didn't know? You didn't know? Karaz Films, innovative, give it to you the way you need it, raw, only for the grown folks, but the kids are welcome.
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy. What you want?
Yash Karaz.
All right, fam, here we go again. Live, yeah. We're talking about when joining industry. The industry, they own all of your personal info and social media. I think I want to get into this today because TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube has become the new A&R, and there's people believing that they made it when celebrities start DMing them, and when they get approached by higher corporations that's affiliated with these organizations of an industry. The first thing their mama say and their aunties and everybody, they say, the Lord's blessing you. I can only tell you people out there, whether you black, white, Asian, Latina, the Lord, this is not always the Most High making these things happen. Remember, the Most High give you favor, Satan gives you blessings. And if you don't know what that means, you really need to start breaking down words and try to understand the two are totally different. But you've been raised that you're blessed, your auntie, Big Mama, Big Joe, everybody, around you since you was an infant. All you heard is you're blessed, you so blessed, the Lord's blessing you. And it's become like in your DNA. So if you hear anything other than being blessed, you figure, oh, that dude off. And that's why you have to rethink and regroup, because we all are a victim of words. We're all a victim of Christianity. I'm not knocking no one for their belief. I'm not knocking no one who believes in a higher being, which is perfectly fine. But you have to do your due diligence and stop going with the protocol because mama did it, grandpa did it, grandma did it, auntie, uncle. You're following trends. And in this day and time, there is no reason that you cannot discover and to unveil the truth about Christianity. The Most High did not approve of Christianity. It was a way for man to control the minds of the people. And when the people got out of line, they discipline you. No one's trying to get you to go left or right. We're trying to tell you to think for yourself. Since when a pastor can tell you how to live your life? We never did that. When our elders spoke, they spoke to the community, and that was the end of it. Any man telling you how to live your life, who to have sex with, and how much money you should be giving the church, that's all hypocrisy, propaganda. They're part of the whole evangelist, and when you not thinking, you become a robot. And most people that follow Joel Osteen is a robot. T.D. Jakes as well. You're going to be totally blown away when you find the truth about T.D. Jakes. How he really get down, how demonic he is, the spirits and the demons he prayed to daily. It's obvious that Joel Osteen is a demon, but y'all don't want to see it. None of these people are upright. Since we have to have 60,000 people in a big ass football arena to get their attention for the Most High said if they have a ear, let them hear. Since when people of Yah have to have a $60 million plane, what makes them so important? They're driving around here looking like Jay-Z or hip-hop artists with Lamborghinis. It just doesn't make sense. But you seem to believe that's your Lord, right? You got to remember, the Most High will wink at ignorance for a period of time. Then after that, he just started looking at you like a damn fool. And it's pretty much on you at that point. You can't keep saying, what I don't know, the Lord going to protect me. That's that old Negro Christianity spirit. And that's not how Yah works. Okay? That's why a lot of y'all still in pain. A lot of y'all still sick. A lot of y'all have not got better in your health. And you say, I pray every day. I go to church. Church is not the answer. Christianity is nothing but convoluted fools. And you have to realize why I say that, because you should be doing research. You should know more than me about church if you going to church. I went to church when I was a youngster, but I just knew something wasn't right. Every week they ask for the building fund, and that's become a joke. It become a fad, because that's what they would do, the building fund, the doors, and all this. And you find out this man is pocketing the money for a better life because he was exempt from paying taxes. Why come you got to wait? Why come they can ride in BMWs and have a house on the hill and you still in the projects catching a bus? See, that type of thing, that doesn't fly with me, And I ask people all the time, what is your pastor teaching you? You don't know one verse in the scriptures. You know the popular verses, no weapons formed against me surprise. You know all of that. That's just one verse out of many books that Most High left behind for folks to read, right? Through man. He had man write it in his vision. But at the same time, the reason pastors don't break things down because they're not, or they say anointed to do it. It's just a song and dance. Now, a lot of these pastors are telling the truth about trans and breaking it down about time. They telling some truth. And then you know why they telling the truth? Because they blackball. When you get blackball, you telling some truth. But you have to realize, though, if you're a man or woman that wants to tell the truth, you can't play in the arena. And what do I mean when I say the arena? You cannot ask for these big old churches and then you get television spots. You getting your stuff cast on television. You're playing both sides. You got to be careful. If you want to do television, you got to get a Roku Fire Stick. That's all you. It's independent. If any television network, I don't care if it's local, I don't care if it's just your state, I don't care where it's at. If you're getting local presentation, you're going to have to be careful with that. There's some deals and there's some things they don't want you to say. And when you go against their protocol, they come after you for death because you're signing these contracts that say you ain't going to talk about this. You're going to talk about, that's why you're getting airplay. That's why you're getting television. You just got to be careful what you're signing, man, because it's like you're signing a death certificate. That's why if you want to tell some truth, you want to do video, you got to do it on your own. You can't join these networks, man. You can't join NBC, ABC, these independent sites to have major distribution with NBC, ABC, CBS. You're going to have a problem. You see? And that's why a lot of people, you say, why did they mess with such and such? Well, such and such had an affiliation with a major distributioner, and he felt like, hey, I can do what I want to do. You can't. They can come after you with death. And that's why a lot of people, you see a lot of good people come on YouTube and they telling the truth from the pulpit. Well, this is what happened though. You signed that 501c3 and they giving you airtime. You agree to what they say and they don't want you doing that. So they're going to discipline you the best way they know how. And usually it's with death. So why you think TDJ is so successful? He won't dare say what the things I say. And he knows it to be true. Joel Osteen don't have a truth in his body. Joel Osteen may tell you some truth about what not to eat probably once a month. And his woman is just, it is what it is with that. She just as greedy as him. And you can tell that it's not even a love. It's just like a business contract. You can tell when people kind of mirror, what they can, it's kind of mirror each other. If you see Joel Osteen and his wife, it don't even look like they have love for each other. It looked like it was a business deal. You know what I mean? It looked like she can't stand that man, but she just did it because the money is good, right? So, I'm not here to talk about the path of the evangelist. I want to talk about everything that's connected to it. And when joining the industry, they own all of your personal info, social media. That's why I try to put thumbnails that make sense. And that's exactly how they be doing. Sitting there, waiting to sign, and they don't understand half the shit in that contract, man. I told a person, your contract should be no bigger than an envelope. People are like, what? To make an agreement with someone should be no bigger than a postcard. And the industry people will laugh at you, because they know how they word things in a contract. You'll never understand it. I would. But a minute, from the first time you reading it, I can tell you just need to stop. Because there's things you will never understand how they write, and they do it purposely. Hold on a second. All right. I got my little one with me. Let me see something. Yeah. All right. So, that's why I think it's a good thing to talk about. Because you have a lot of people who's becoming millionaires from TikTok and what's the name of it? Instagram. And I'm telling you, they're signing contracts like crazy. And it's like this. It's not our job to go to their house and knock on their doors and try to save them. We just put it out in the atmosphere. And if the universe, if they're connected with the universe, if they have an ear, they should hear. Okay. And these are things that you have to understand. They do this deliberately because they know you'll never understand how the wording. It's a word game. Okay. Now, the part with the social media. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Because when you decide to make a deal with these people, you guys don't understand the lingo, especially young folks. Y'all don't understand nothing. Stop acting like, oh, they won't get me. That won't be me. It's already you. For the moment you sit down and put the contract in your hand, they already know they got you. Okay, because you don't understand half that shit they telling you to sign, and you ain't gonna even read it. You're gonna do it just like Facebook. You're just gonna sign, and they know. And what you don't understand, if you don't understand the words, I say you need to get two types of dictionary, because they also use Bible terms in the contracts. So I'm giving you some jewels. I know how these guys think. They use Bible terms in the contract words. And you need Black Law Dictionary. You need a Stronghold Dictionary and a Black Law Dictionary. I'm telling you the truth because they mix it up. You got to remember, these people are demonic. So they'll put Bible terms in there that you would never catch. So you're going to need a stronghold for that one. And you need a black lost dictionary for some other things that you probably have no idea what they're talking about. Now, when you start pulling these books out, say, before I sign, so what the hell is this? You're going to have a stronghold dictionary and a black law. They're going to be like, hold up, man, we ain't doing this today. Because you're going to figure out the BS that they pulling on you. But the average young person ain't going to do that because they don't want to piss them off because they believe this is their shot. And if their parents are there, don't worry about all that. Lord got you. How many times parents have you sign your life away? The Lord has blessed you this for, honey. The Lord got you. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with this contract. That's between you and Satan. And the reason you was offered the contract because your family had no light. You got no light. Satan can't come close to people with light. And when I say light, that's knowledge and spirituality, and the universe is protecting you. When you don't understand anything I just said, you have no light. That's why you're getting famous. That's why you're getting contracts off. That's why that chick called Inko is touring and selling out everywhere. She has no light. She has a dark spirit light. And the Most High is not with her. Get it? So check it. When joining the industry, they own all of your personal info. The first thing they tell you, the first thing they want to know is how many social media accounts you got. And you're going to tell them the truth because this is what they're going to tell you. You need to be upfront with us. If there's any social media accounts you have, we need to know. And because if you do some slick stuff, this could cost you points or it could cost you checks. You can get endorsement deals canceled. We're not trying to be Big Brother and spy you. That's exactly what they're trying to do. You know how many people have a social media account, and once they sign these contracts, they have a community team and they're going to say, we don't just need to know what kind of social media you're on. We need the passwords. You probably say what they want that for. They're going to change everything. They're going to go in it and tell you that this website is owned and operated by Atlantic Records. That's how they roll. If you got a TikTok, same thing. This site or this page is controlled by Atlantic Records or Warner Brothers. That's how they roll, man. And if they're in like Empire Records, got with major distribution, same thing. Same thing. They're going to say this website is controlled by Empire Records. So what that means, you can't post anything until they approve it. Anything that you post from here on, they need to approve it. And most of the time, they only want you to post what's going to benefit them. So vlogging, they want you to vlog, but they're going to probably have it surrounded with the industry. Like talk about your success, but also include the studio. Put something of them in there. Because it's no longer about you. So you may say, I'm going to get me I don't care what they say, I'm going to get me a TikTok and just vlog. If they find out that you have it, you don't have to give it to them. They can just contact TikTok because they over you. They'll send them the contract that you sign. TikTok going to give them all the personal information about you. And TikTok probably shut it down because they don't want it. They're just going to ask TikTok to shut it down because they own you. They own all your social media. You agreed. So TikTok get the contract that you signed. They're going to just shut it down. They're going to suspend your site. YouTube, Facebook, that's how they control you. That's going to piss you off. You're like, I had my website before I even did this. They don't care. You didn't read the clause. That means when you join their industry, they own all of you. They own your social media. They even own your goddamn bank accounts. They want to know everything. How many bank accounts you have. Because we're going to find out. You're going to give them your social security number. You're going to give them everything on you that they ask. And then they control your bank account. Don't tell them. Some of y'all are so truthful. You tell them they control your bank account, man. You need a bank account that is not affiliated with the industry and don't tell them nothing. And put it under a name they would never find out. You gotta be smart in this. And you're probably saying, what's the point of them wanting that? It's control. It's blackmail as well. Now, you probably say, well, they ain't got nothing on me. They will. That's why you can't keep, like if they keep inviting you to the parties and you say, I don't want to go, or you're going to have to go. Because they're going to tell you, this is your money. You know, you got to go. We expect you to be there. You're probably saying, why they want me to go to this party? They getting ready to get you something. They got to get something on you. So if they, let's say you sign to a deal, whether it be endorsements, whether it be what they call it, sponsorship, I don't care who signs you for what reason, and you're beginning to making that cash flow. They got to get something on you, because the average person who they put on their roster don't have anything on them. So they got to get you in these parties, and they're going to get you intoxicated. Anybody that can hear my voice that has been signed early on, they got to get I guarantee you the reason they won't talk, they got something on you. And I ain't talking about just like talking about what they did, their wild stories. They literally have something physical on you. What's wrong? You itching? Okay. You don't have no tag back there. They want something on you. And when they get something on you, that's how they start blackmailing you. You know, most of the time it's something sexual. That's how they roll. They want to get something with a picture or video, and you're going to do it. You're not going to voluntarily. You're not going to voluntarily just go to a party and do something perverted. You're not going to do that. They're going to drug your ass, man. Everybody that been to them parties can contest. Like, I didn't even want to go to the party, but you wind up doing some crazy stuff, and that's what they want. They either want you with an animal, they want you holding a child a certain way, or they want you with a trans. They got to get something on you, man. And they masters at it. You be saying, it ain't gonna be me. That's what they all say, right? It ain't gonna be me. I tell them all the time, your arm's too short to box with Satan. He gonna win every time. And Satan reads your mind. You be, I ain't doing it. Whatever they think I'm gonna do, that's what you say. They know you ain't gonna do it in your right mind. They're gonna drug you. Let me explain this. From the moment you got into that, what they call a limo. From the moment you got in that long stretch limo, they started drugging you. I don't care if they gave you icy. I don't care if they gave you water. I don't care what they gave. If they stopped and got appetizers. From the moment you got in that damn limo, you've been drugged. And it's not to OD, it's to make you real relaxed and just make you loose. If you're a person that understands exactly what I said, the last thing you want to do when they start inviting you places, don't eat nothing they offer, don't drink nothing they offer, don't let nobody hand you anything. Because from the moment you get in that car, they drugging you. Everybody that understand the words that are coming out of my mouth that's in the industry, that's what's signed from TikTok, that's been signed from YouTube, that's been signed from Instagram, they all have blackmail issues. They got pictures of them. They got video of them. And a lot of times it's not nothing like killing someone. It's always something sexual. It's something very perverted. And that's their leverage. That's how they roll. Okay? That's how they roll. You probably said, what's the point? Because they're going to ask you to do things. And if you don't do it, this, that, and the other. And that's what they tell you. I know you've been in this business 6-7 months and already you want out, don't you? Well, you gonna do what we say. Like what's his name? What's that boy? Lil Nas X. This boy been crying his eyes out trying to get out the industry. You know what they tell him every time he want to get out? They tell him, boy, gay that shit up. They know it's fake. Everything that boy doing is fake, guys. It's a stage. He's not gay. He's playing a part. So that's what I'm saying. He agreed to it, though. That's why I be trying to tell people. He agreed to do it. He thought it was a joke. Yeah, I'm going to do this shit for a couple of months, then I'm going to get out. They was like, no, you ain't. This is your contract. We told you you're going to gay this shit up. This is how you make your money. And now they blackmailing him. Because let's say he said, well, guys, it can't be no worse than gay. I mean, he already said he gay. He probably on camera saying some awful things about his mama. He probably saying some awful things about something he don't want to be revealed. And they probably got him in situations that's probably horrible on camera, that he's voluntarily information that he don't want to ever be exposed. And they probably got him in situations like if he's already admitted he's gay, they got him with some type of bestiality or with a child. They'll throw that in there. Like they get you intoxicated. Some people, they say, where they get the children from? It's the industry children, man. All their children's demonic. So they'll go get a kid around 7 years old and say, take his clothes off and let that boy play on his chest. I'm telling you. You be like, wait, no, yes, these are industry children. So they'll take their kids and strip them and put them on you, and you sitting there intoxicated on some ecstasy and some shrooms. You sitting there fantasizing all that, looking in the air, seeing a damn big seagull, seeing Godzilla, and you tripping, and this little boy is on your chest, butt naked. They taping that shit, man, and taking pictures. So when you decide I ain't doing it no more, this is what you need to think about. So you be like, what's worse than I'm already said I was gay? They can't get nothing on me. You didn't never know this. You be like, what the hell is this? You see a little kid on your chest, butt naked, crying. And he be like, and you sitting there butt naked. You say, so what they gonna think about this? Think about what? That I don't remember that. No, because they got you intoxicated. Everybody in the industry, they control them through blackmail. And they don't remember half the shit they did to get there. Because I told you, from the time you get in the limo, they drugging you. There's anybody that's heard this and say, I just want to go to the party. Well, don't sign nothing. Because if you sign that contract, and you don't have to go to the party, but they're going to ruin you. They ain't going to do nothing to you. But basically what they're going to do, they're going to break you. They're going to clean out your bank account. They're going to make your life a living hell. They're gonna. You ain't got no tax evasion, but they're gonna say you got tax evasion. They're gonna send cops to your house. They own everybody, man. We're talking the Jewish, the so-called Eskenazi. These are the people that's controlling the industry. And so when you don't buck, and they figure you figured it out, like they want me to get in a limo so they can start drugging me, I'm not taking nothing. They're gonna say, okay, you don't have to. Then you're gonna go to your bank account and say, what the hell? Your bank account is drained. They're going to say overdraft fees and shit. They know you ain't got no light, because if you had light, you wouldn't even be in the limo. Trust it, right? So you got all this shit that they really making shit up. But the fact that you didn't buck, they wiped out your bank account. Your credit cards don't work. You can't get you getting blackballed from working. So you probably say, how can I? You had to change your name, and you're going to have to just take anything you can get at that point. So you definitely want to move out the city you was in, or the state. You want to change states, and you want to probably change your name, and you don't even want to try to even get a good job. You're just going to take a job like a janitorial job or dishwasher. And you're probably saying no, yes, unless your hustle game is on. Because they're going to make sure that you cannot survive no more. And the only reason that, like I said, you're in this situation because you don't have any light. And you thought you can beat them at their own game. These people are masters. They're not just regular men. These are spiritual demons. That's why they know what you're thinking. How you think they know your next move? They be in the limo sitting there with you, and you sitting there in your head, I ain't going to do this. I'm doing this. Like they're going to say, oh, really? You're going to say, huh? Oh, no, I'm just talking to myself. They read your mind, man. That's why it's so hard to get over on them. Like, if you go to the studio, you be thinking in your head, I'm going to do this and I'm going to jet. They're going to have a conversation with you. I notice it's kind of, you have this thing on your face. Like, you have this intuition that you're going to cut these demo tapes or whatever and you're going to jet. That's not how it rolls. He goes, how the hell is this nigga know how I'm thinking? Y'all dealing with demonic spirits. And like I say, just because you don't believe it don't mean it don't exist. These are demonic people. A lot of them are not even human. That's why when you're having a conversation with these people, they read your mind. Once again, your arm's too short to box with Satan. So you guys think it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. I ain't doing this. They know what they hear you. They be like, oh, it ain't gonna be you. Okay. First of all, dudes are weak. Dudes are see, you ain't gonna get a woman with a guy. That's not how she ain't gonna be weak to that. There's two ways they do men. Like, there's two different ways they do a man and a woman. A guy, they're going to get you because you attracted, you're lusting. So they're going to bring a chick that you never could get. All the curves, the breast, the butt, everything that you long for. Because you got to remember, these are demonic people that read minds. So he know what you like. He going to bring them. He going to bring a couple of them in, and that's going to make you weak. It's easy to get to men because they're too visual, right? With women, they're not visual. So a woman got to be told something, or she has to be materialistic. So they're going to show her how she can live. They can show how she can travel, the clothes she can wear. That's how they're going to get the woman, right? And so they know how you think, and so they're going to lure both of you some type of way. And then once you play the game and you get in there, they got you. And you can jump out if you want to. Just look at Lauryn Hill. She cried her way out. And that's a first. I agree with Donna Marshall. They usually don't care if you cry. Or just look at Fantasia. She tried to commit suicide. So they say. I don't believe that. I just think Fantasia was tired. Remember that? Go back about 10, 15 years. Fantasia wanted out so bad. She was in hospital because she was just burnt. And what they tell her? Gave that shit up. You ain't getting out of this. And they always remind you, this is what you signed. Now, we'll let you out, but this is what's going to happen. We're going to ruin your life. We're going to drain your bank account. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to drain your mama's account. We're going to take our house. We're going to take everything that you have. Now, after that, you can do what you want. Half the people that was in the industry or was in Hollywood, actors and actresses, they live on Skid Row, man. That's in Los Angeles. You think I'm playing? If you go out there, you see nothing but Hollywood stars. How? They wanted out, and they let them out. But when they let them out, they made sure they was hooked on drugs, and they made sure they have a pot to piss in. This is facts. These are facts. That's why it's a good topic to talk about, because these kids are getting signed left and right on the internet. When joining the industry, they own all of your personal info. They just don't own your info. They own you, because you don't know the word game. So when you sign in these so-called contracts, you're selling your life, and I know I say sell your soul. Selling your soul is a metaphor for selling your life. You're selling everything about you, because we know we can't literally sell our soul. That's the Most High. You don't own a soul, but we have to say soul. That's the only way you understand. When we say sell your life, you mean we'll just kill yourself? Y'all don't get it. So when we say soul, you pretty much can understand where we're coming from. So in actuality, when we say soul, we're talking about you're giving your life to Satan. That's what you do. Like, you ever heard that term born again for the Most High? Like, yeah, I was born again for the Lord. When you decide to be famous, you're like born again, but you're giving your whole life, everything from your blood, your DNA, you're doing everything in the spirituality of Satan. That makes sense, right? So instead of saying it like that, because it's too much to talk, we just say soul. And so that's what we mean. Soul is life. Get it? So you have to do all of that in order to be successful. And it's happening more and more, and it's so fast. It's like these kids are at McDonald's on a Monday, and then Friday, they're a millionaire. Ask yourself, think about that for a second. Do that make any sense? And then what's the first thing your people say? The Lord is good. The Lord is black. Why do black folks think every time something good happens, it's the Most High? If it makes sense, if you have light, it's the Most High. But if you're blind and you're just walking around here and then you hit the lottery or you get signed with Def Jam Records, that's not the Most High. You have no light. People who will have light ain't going to hit the lottery. You got too much light. Satan going, Satan wants a blind person, because everybody hit the lottery usually become a drug addict. It's the facts. Why? And none of that lotto money comes from the state. The lotto money come out of your trust. This, I need to bring this up too, because we got to talk about it. This is why you guys don't want to go to court, man. Whenever they say that, let's you sued the city, let's say racial profiling, right? Let's say you sue the city, and I know what y'all thinking. And I sued the city, and people be like, I won $250,000. This city doesn't have money. This state don't have money. You, as the individual man, woman, is the money, because you are a private bank. Whenever there's a lawsuit settled, the state didn't get. You probably say, well, why do they have their name on there? They have their name on there because you released it. Okay, let me say it. If you ever been to court and won a case, how do you get the funds? This is the best way I can tell. And if you're a person that understand what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. If you ever been to court, and let's say you sued the city, which is the police, right? You sued the police station or whomever, which is the state, because the state gonna represent the officers or whatever. Let's say you sued your local police office in your community, and you won. Let's say you won it for $250,000. When you go get that check, don't you have to sign off? Because they don't give you the check, do they? You probably say, what you saying? You're gonna sign some papers. Those papers that you sign is most likely a 1099A, and it may be a OID or a 1099B, because it's dealing with brokers. So at that particular time, if you're suing the city, they're gonna do it with a brokerage account. So they need your 1099A and a 1099B, and you don't even know you signing off on those forms. You don't know that shit until you're going to sign your name. And then on that 1099A, they're going to tell you to sign signature. They're going to say sign like a beneficiary, but that's what you're doing. So when they get the signatures, they have to have, it's important for them to have them signatures, because those signatures are going to be faxed back into the Department of Treasury for the amount of $250K, which coming out your private bank, authenticated trust, and they give you the check, and it's going to have the city name on there because they are your treasury. They're your fiduciary. You sued the city, right? So when you win, the city is representing you as a fiduciary. So that's why they can collect the money out your treasury, because they're acting as your trustee. And so that's why you get the money. Stop. Hey. When you get the money, it's going to say city. It's going to have the city of such and such. But what they did, they became your trustee and drew the money out your Department of Treasury, and it's faxed back. And you say, I sued their ass. I won. Look at this. From the city of Baltimore. Yep, you won. You won $250K. Boy, hey, you said you was going to sue their ass. Guys, this is why it's not cool to go to court. Stay your ass out of court. If you understand anything that is coming out of my mouth, you don't want to go to court because they don't have no money. This is why you in court, so they can get money. Half the men and women that's in prison, they are accessing a trust in order to keep the jail cells going. They ain't broke. How you think they keep building new jails and building and extending? Every man and woman that's in prison has a goddamn trust. I don't care if they're the Aryan Brotherhood. I don't care if they're white supremacy. I don't care if they're Crips and Bloods. Every last one of them, even Lavatos, they all have a trust if they're in the Americas. It's the facts. Prison is ran off of the authenticated trusts, man. Ain't no state got no money. They need y'all in prison to keep the prison funds so the CEO of the prison can keep making money. This is why Nike tapped into the penal code system. They know what they're doing. Wow. That's why I keep telling people, you don't want to go to court. Why? What's the point of going? If you win, they ain't giving you nothing. It's coming out of your trust. So if you know all the funds, every time you sue somebody in Americas, it's coming out of the trust. So let's say you did a civil suit. That ain't coming out your trust. It's going to come out of their trust. I don't even want to do civil suits. It just makes sense. Let's just shake on this shit and call it bygones be bygones. It doesn't make any sense. If you have access to your trust, you be a changed person. Once you get access, you should be a changed person. You shouldn't even think the same. Even when you're trying to get access, it educates you so well till you see that the world is a big ass stage, man. You think the lottery, let's talk about it for a second, right? You think when people hit the lottery, the state gives them the money? You say, well, yeah, hold on. How do they make money? Well, the state made up a thing called the lottery, right? Or whatever, it doesn't matter who. And they came up with the number game. The number game is an old game that's been going on, man, it's forever. This shit been going on forever. But they wanted to control it, right? So if you have a lotto license, everybody get into the lotto license. It's big money. I give you a piece of paper and hoping that you hit a number. You pay me $1 for a chance to win. Hey, I'm going to make millions a day, not a week, a day. And then I'm going to just cut the city a portion, give them a percentage, and I can keep the rest. That's why even the mom and pops have a lotto machine. Why? It's money. Go into the most raggediest ass neighborhood, man. It's nothing but money. Going to East St. Louis, Baltimore, or St. Louis, I don't care where you go, Louisiana, the most rugged places have a lotto machine because it's money. That liquor store knows how to make money. That's just facts. It's a big old game. So once you understand it, now you stop playing lottery because you know they ain't giving you shit. It's coming out of your trust. You say, well, shit, I wouldn't mind hitting so you can come out. Buddy, it's 1 in a million that's going to hit that shit. And once you understand how lottery works, you should play the scratch off once every 6 months. It's all rigged. They ain't giving you shit from the month. Even let's say for instance, you had a scratch off. Let's say the scratch off, you won 25,000. You happy and a fag with a sack of ding dong. And you saying, woo, I hit 25,000. Well, when you turn that in, they need information on you. Now you got to sign papers. What you think those papers are? Those papers are a 1099A and it may be a 1099 OID. Okay? You don't know nothing about all this. But you have to sign it, and you're going to sign it, and these are beneficiary signatures that they need so they can go ask the Department of Treasury to release this money for you. And then what's the first thing they want you to put on that paper, that application? Your Social Security number. Because that is going to link everything up. That's really your Social Security number, the foreign grantor's EIN. Every your Social Security number, but EIN, man. That's all it is. So they're going to go into your account, send it, and you're going to say, I hit the lottery. No, you hit your authenticated trust. So I'm trying to, well, I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys, if you understood anything I'm saying today, you'll stop chasing the industry. Let the industry chase you. If the industry come to you and say, we like that song, okay, now make the industry pay you. Make them come out, because the industry have their own set of money. Their own little trust themselves. So watch this. Be careful about signing so many papers and somebody even trying to pay you. If let's say Warner Brothers say, Yash, we want to buy 100 songs. We want the rights to them and everything. Okay, this is what we'll pay you. Okay. Now, at that particular time, you accept payment. Okay. Now that payment, it's not coming out of your trust. You know why? Because it's nothing I gave them back. If I have to sign a release, and if I got to sign papers for them to release it, they're getting my signature to turn it into the Department of Treasury. And they probably got me signing a blind 1099A, a 1099A, and maybe a 1099B because they deal with a lot of brokers. 1099B is for brokerage, brokers. So they're probably, and you won't even know you signing it. You be signing the back of them, and you don't even know it. So whenever someone's paying you in a check, okay, and I'll explain this very quickly about working 40 hours. When someone pays you for a tangible good, like if someone bought the rights to my songs and say, we'll give you $1 million, which that wouldn't be me because I wouldn't tell them. But I'm just saying, let's just say I say, okay, I'll take it. Warner Brothers cut a check in Warner Brothers Industry, Warner Brothers Inc., and some of Karaf Films. Now, at that particular time, that $1 million is not going to come out of my trust. That's coming out of Warner Brothers Trust because I have signed no release. Warner Brothers signed the release. So what I'm going to do is deposit this in my private bank, and that's not coming out. At that particular time, they have to draw it from somewhere, and they won't be drawing it from me. They'll be drawing it from their own trust. That's when you have made your money for real without being a fiduciary over you. And I hope this is not confusing because it can be. Okay. That's a total release upon their corporation. So you did get that money from their corporation. Okay. But if Warner Brothers telling you to sign a release and they sign, you got to sign some more papers. And most of the time they'll try to get you on that shit because they ain't paying you anything. Yeah, and I think some people starting to wake up like, wait a minute. Yes, if you're a person that signed with Warner Brothers and you sign it, let's say you sign your masters, they're going to buy your masters, right? But you sign a release and you sign some other forms, Warner Brothers didn't pay you. Warner Brothers still got their billions. The money they pay is pay out your own trust. So you got to be careful. Like if Warner Brothers tell you to sign a certain forms, don't. Because all they're doing is getting you to go coming out of your disaggregated trust. That's all they're doing. And a lot of y'all been duped. Like you hear about Jay-Z and some of the rappers signing their masters away. Warner Brothers didn't pay them. Warner Brothers had them sign all the paperwork and went into their trust because most of them dumbass rappers don't know nothing about a trust. And they drew it from their trust because at that particular time, Warner Brothers had become their fiduciary. So Warner Brothers have the right as a trustee to go in their account and ask the Department of Treasury to give them $25 million. And I'm not saying that's what they got. I'm just making a point. So once you understand how this shit works, you look at life different. Same thing with the jobs. And then I'm going to take a break. Hold tight. Hold on. Hold tight. Yeah, okay, let's talk about this real quick. 40 hours, right? That's the job scene. I know y'all saying, well, please talk about it. Well, it's briefly. It's nothing really it's not rocket scientists. But everybody has to work, and everybody needs work, and everybody has to pay bills, right? Well, the average person that works, they don't think about success. They don't think about wealth. The average person goes to work to pay bills. 90% of the people in this chat room do not think about wealth. They think about paying their bills, period. That's it. As long as you just thinking about paying bills, you'll never be wealthy. You'll never have a release. You'll never have an outlook in life, because the universe sees you as a trap. You're trapped in your own mind, right? The 40-hour period check that you get per week comes out of your trust. There is no money in the state. The corporations never pay you. The corporations need you in order to get paid. This is why it's important that you sign all these papers that you have no understanding on. So let's say you're working for, I don't know, let's say you work for Anheuser-Busch, okay? When you go to Anheuser-Busch, you sign all of these documentations. You need to be very aware of what you're signing, because you probably don't even know what you're signing. But let's just say you're a person that's happy to get Anheuser-Busch or Budweiser or whatever. They pay pretty damn good and you're happy. And what's the first thing your husband say, your wife say, your family? You blessed. The Lord got his hands on you. You're not blessed. You just don't understand what's going on. So let's pop it, right? So you got a 40-hour week. Check looks pretty damn good. And you saying, well, I got my overtime. They don't pay overtime. Whenever you get ready to they know exactly how much you're making. So you sign all these releases. You sign a release for Anheuser-Busch to be your fiduciary. Every person that's working, I don't care what's the name of the company. I don't care how long you've been working for the company, Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, whomever. These are major corporations. When an employee is employed by these corporations, you are you are considered the beneficiary worker, but they're not going to tell you that. And the company that's employing you or your fiduciary, what makes them who? The trustee. So they have every right to go into your trust and to cut checks. Not only are they going into your account and cutting checks, they also go into the accounts and getting them a little bit. Because if they acting as your fiduciary and a trustee, they have a right to take 5 to 10% extra. How do you think JCPenney became billionaires? How you think Macy became billionaire? How you think these companies, Apple is not that damn good? Well, Apple's a trillionaire. Apple's a trillionaire because all of these people invest in Apple. Not just that, but people work for Apple, and Apple have investments in human beings, and it's called being a fiduciary. And that's how Apple became rich. That's how Bill Gates became rich, Warren Buffett, all of them, because you don't understand the lingo. When they hire you as an employee, they become your fiduciary. All corporation that you work for is a fiduciary over you. That makes them their trustee. So when they cut you a 40-hour week check, they ask for 10% more. They get the check, they cut the final check and keep the rest. How do you think these companies become billionaires, man? They ain't making that kind of money. Ain't nobody buying that shit, bruh. And these days and times, how these companies keep popping up? Ask yourself this. How in the hell Wells Fargo create 1,000 Wells Fargos? How they making their money? They're making their money off you because you're the private bank and then you're a fiduciary and you don't even understand how it goes. How do McDonald's be McDonald's? How do Wendy's make Wendy's? How these companies make it? So you look at some of these companies that have been shutting down 5,000 units. How they making 5,000 units and 5,000 of retails? Because whenever they employ you, they become your fiduciary. You probably say, well, why they're bucking up? Because people start to quit. When you quit, they can't draw off you no more, right? Now, they can make a draw, but they usually don't. They need you in the system. So when you collect for that 40-hour week, they ask for 10% more. That's how they make their extra money. Now, the GM ain't going to get it. The supervisor ain't going to understand. The kitchen manager, the executive chef, this shit is higher up. your CFOs, your CEOs, your presidents of companies, your vice presidents of company partners. These are the people that understand exactly what I'm saying. So they got to keep the people that's under them dumb. All right. So this thing is bigger than the industry. I like to bring it to the industry, but this is way bigger than the industry, man. This is you. This is you every day. Right? So when they ask y'all, and even this shit, when you ever at Walmart, Kroger's, or King Supers, or Publix, stop donating money at the cash register. And you know why y'all do it? Because y'all feel like people behind y'all going to talk about y'all. Y'all got to get over y'all feelings. If you're standing in line and waiting, you like to donate to the March of Dimes? Do the March of Dimes can March of Dimes pay my damn rent? Oh, sir, I'm just asking. No. It's nothing wrong with saying no. Stop feeling like you obligated to give Walmart, who makes $2 million every hour, you got to get them a damn donation. Are you out of your brain? The workers that work for Walmart is the trustees of Walmart. Get it? The workers are nothing but beneficiaries, and Walmart's their trustees. So every time Walmart pays an employee, they get 10% more the 40 hours a week. How you think Walmart becomes so rich? All corporations work this way. You're a private bank. So if you woke up and understood how powerful you are, corporation would collapse. And this is their biggest fear. So that's why they had to create, what's this thing? They had to create the pandemic, COVID, because people are waking up and they're afraid that when people wake up, they're going to cancel those fidelity insurances. And that's how they live. The 1% bankers, the 3% rich, they live off the interest of the insurance that they have on you. And they're afraid that you're going to cancel, and it's going to cancel their lifestyle, and their bloodline can't have a lavish life no more. That's just facts, man. You know, once you start opening this thing up, Pandora's box get pretty damn deep. Remember I told y'all a long time ago, you ain't ready for the rabbit hole. So whether you're ready for it or not, you're hearing it. So it makes you sit there going, wait a minute. I've been working for Anheuser-Busch for 15 years. So you telling me Anheuser-Busch is like a fiduciary, and every time they pay me, they take 10% more? Yeah, so if you're making $2,000 a week, Anheuser's probably asking for $4,000. They're going to give you $2,000, they keep $2,000. Anheuser-Busch make their money off you. They need you there. See, they be acting like they're doing y'all a favors. Once you understand the power you have, you don't let people talk to you any kind of way. Stop. Look, if you got time, take your time off. When you understand how this shit goes, they need you. How do companies belly up? Because people start quitting. They can't draw off you if you're quitting. They need you to work a 40-hour week so they can get that extra 10% that they're asking for along with your paycheck. Now, you're never going to see it because it's a separation. You probably say, what do you mean? Okay, let's say John Doe worked 40 hours a week, right? And I don't give a shit what they make an hour. Let's just say John Doe makes $2,000 a week. Okay? Anheuser-Busch going to ask for $4,000. So it's a separation, meaning they're going to send John Doe his check and cut the corporation their check. So the checks go out the same time. Anheuser-Busch going to get a check and you're going to get a check. You'll never know it. You don't even know this to this day. All of them do it. Every, I don't care if it's Publix. I don't care if it's McDonald's. I don't care if it's Cheesecake Factory. I don't care if it's Chick-fil-A. They all do it. Every last one of y'all is a private bank, and the corporations make. How you think Chick-fil-A got what? I don't know. I'm just going to hypothetically say it. How you think Chick-fil-A got 7,000 units? How? Come on, man. Chicken ain't doing that kind of business when it's a shortage. Chick-fil-A has 7,000 units because the people that work for Chick-fil-A, they're their fiduciary. And Chick-fil-A, once again, they cut your check and Chick-fil-A gets a check. Why do you think the most people they pimp is the minorities? Woo, let me say this. I don't think y'all ready. You probably say, hold on, Josh. You just said they all the fiduciary. Even white folks getting got. Yes, but people of color get got more. You probably say, how is that? Well, the difference between a white person, they going to get got too, but they get you more. How is that? They probably got a bigger percentage on people of color or minorities, period. Because, there's a coding system that you have to go through. How many times you got hired at a corporation and they wanted you to call the damn unemployment office so they get a code for you? Why do they need a code? Because when you call yourself African American, you're considered cattle. You consider a horse. You consider meat. You consider materialism. What that means? That means you don't exist. You're a thing. You're dead. So they can get more off you. So your ass sitting there working for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A probably drawing about 20% per check they cut for you, and it's coming out of your trust, and you have no idea. And let me tell you something: Chick-fil-A ain't the only one that does this to people of color, because you're considered dead. You call yourself African American, that's dead cattle, dead chickens, dead pork, dead beef. Did you know that? You come into the system with a barcode from the Federal Reserve as dead. So stop calling yourself African American, and this is why they draw off you twice. That's why you have to go through so much getting hired, because they want you to sign extra papers. White folks just gonna get hired. That's the end of it. They're gonna screw them too, but they screw you harder because you want to be African American. You're not African American. You're indigenous. You're Black Indian. Anyway, let's take a break. Let's come back and we'll finish up. All right. It's a heated one today, huh? It's hot in here. Stay tuned.
You're now tuned to Nashville. Real one. Baby girl, I'm sitting here looking at these pearls. I'm hoping the most high come in my world. I got my hands to the eye. Do you hear me? Father, please. Yes, sir. I don't understand the things we're doing. So guide me. Sometimes I feel astray. I don't know the right way. I'm hearing the ringings in my ears and they tell me to go this way. Oh, I feel like I'm a real one. Oh, it feels like I'm a real one. I have a good one. In the name of the Father, yeah, I'm a real one. Say it, I say, yes sir, I'm still learning. Yes sir, I'm still growing. Yes sir, I'm humble with it. Yes sir, yeah, deliver me. You see your friends and family ain't seen in 14 years. Wanna come around when things seeming looking kinda clear. Let me hold something, let me hold you up. Can we chop it up? You seem so different. Remember last time how we got together? We talked like siblings and we were real brothers. We chopped it up. Hey, yeah, man, just listen to me. I got something to say, you see. You ain't a real one. You come around when things look fun. Where were you when the struggle begun? I'm here like the rest of them. Are we cool? Can we be cool? Can I get back like it? This is true. I told my mother, I told my brothers, and once upon a time we was like brothers. Baby girl, hit 'em with it. It's time to go. Yahweh, when Yahweh put me on a different show. Count your demons. What have you done lately? Watching you grow. I bet the different, baby. One love, all praise to God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bobby D. Yaskara. Focus, 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 focus. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Bobby Beast the man, I'm not playing. No, not me. You playing games with life, you playing with it, you will not stop me. The truth when I be speaking, playing games, I come through running. You're talking with that mess, you got no weapons and you gunning. This not about the streets, this ain't about that mess that you be speaking on. This ain't about that life, ain't about them gangs and things you slanging on. People out here, they plotting on you, talking to you, walking with you, say they love you, then them be the ones that put the blade aside. Guns blazing, all them lies is phasing. Bobby Beast be the real, I come through and I try to case in. I got mine, you gotta get your mind right, get your things right. Listen to me when I speak words, cause I'ma try to move real cool. Listen, all inside of your mind, they play games and they rewind. They say they got your back inside of your mind, but they ticking on the line. Listen, be your family, turn it back on you. Be the homies, turn it back on you. Better see things for what it is and not what you want. Telling the truth to you. Focus, 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 focus. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Tripping and ripping and sipping, I'm moving, I'm dipping, I get the blade out, I'm like slishing and slashing and moving that cash, so we gotta fight, vaccine after vaccine, all things that you tripping on, you ain't seen things for what it is, you're playing them games, don't play alone, they throwing spells on you, inside of your family, inside of your community, you don't see it, you see things for what it is, you all about that money, you all about that fame, you all about that stuff, but you don't see the presence, you ain't looking at the spirit, you ain't looking at what's going on, your baby mama hates you, your baby daddy hates you, you say they all gon' love you, they say they gonna debate you. I'm trying to bring that truth, but you don't wanna listen. I tell you every time, Bobby Beast be on that mission. I Hebrew and I know it. Speaking them scriptures and pictures, I'm sick with this and I know it's devoted to my mindset and I got to get it all set. Get it for respect, getting that flex, moving that thing so that mark set. Like, focus, 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 focus. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite. Fear is a parasite.
You're now tuned out to Yash Radio Worldwide.
Come around to please ya. Want your woman
I keep on building, I keep on building, I keep on building. Even though the world wanna turn me down, I keep on building, I keep on building, I keep on building. Even though the world wanna turn me down, I keep on building, I keep on building, I keep on building. Can you see? You a star, baby. Do not wait to shine. Can you see? Can you open your eyes? I keep on building, I keep on building, I keep on building. Even though the world wanna turn me down, I keep on building, I keep on building, I keep on building. Even though the world wanna turn me down, raise the fire! Internet, I'm a internet, internet, internet. I'm a nigga with an attitude, so much gratitude. Out of this world, showing love above your altitude. Tulsa, Oklahoma, coming with our own aroma. Ever since sipping soda, flipping Motorola's. She like the way I spit flame, and she like wow. She wanna dance around my fire like a powwow. I see how they know how they don't know how. I gotta go, don't mean to leave you looking at the clouds. I gotta go, don't mean to leave you looking at the clouds. Raise the vibe. Zoom.
Yours truly. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Blessing me. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Blessing me. Whenever you having a change of heart, you one step closer to a peace of mind. Whatever you put out comes back to you. It's manifested what you speak to life. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And everything you are is what you attract. You got to be the change that you wanna see. Make a decision on the standards you set. What you accept and reject in your life. Be productive with my health. Be constructive with my wealth. Begin and end my days with prayer. Cause nothing's guaranteed out there. In this world, it's about being a help to those without. Keep the heavens smiling down on me with peace and blessings. Peace and blessings in my life. And blessings. Peace and blessings. Blessings and blessings. Blessings for a lifetime. And blessings. Peace and blessings. When you do right, you're gonna be respected. When you do right, you're gonna be protected. When you do right, that's how you keep the heavens shining down over you with peace and blessings. When you do right, you're gonna be respected. When you do right, you're gonna be protected. When you do right, that's how you keep the heavens shining down over you with peace and blessings. That's the faith. It's just a way for you to live and learn. Whatever you put out comes back to you. So only give what you want in return. Keep focused in the right direction. Many are called, but the chosen of you. Examining our own reflection. You got to recognize the goodness in you and everything that you do in your life. Patient, gentle, loving, kind, joyful heart and peaceful mind. Faithful in my daily prayer. Cause nothing's guaranteed out there in this world. Humble down, run my race and don't turn around till the day I earn the crown on me with peace and blessings. Peace and blessings in my life and blessings.
Day and night. You know who I got with me, right? Stop playing. Go! Said ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away. I bust a ride at the light, I had to right away. I watch the righteous let them heathens take their light away. I watch them goons walk around like they run his place. To the Lord, move that candlestick up out his place. You did that all in his name, but he don't know your face. Now you see why I holler at him night and day. It's not about the time you set aside at night to pray. It's how you move, is what you do, is what you speak and say. If you walking with the most, you gotta be a soldier. Chin high, let the head stay above the shoulder. And when you come around, I guarantee they see the light. Spotlight, floodlight, headlight, sunlight, glow. Said ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away.
Do it right away. What you waiting on? If they ain't on what you want, just leave them alone. The green light is flashing. Do the damn thing. Don't let nobody stop you. I see you on to something. Keep it going. Just keep the water flowing. You don't need no friend. Yeah, it's all you need. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. I just want the best for you. I wanna see it glow, but it's up to you to step up to the plate and show them the real you. I know they gon' hate you, but fuck them.
He said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away.
You're now tuned out to Yash Radio Worldwide.
What's up, Josh?
What do you do?
They want to interview me today.
Who?
The press.
Say less. Alarm clock ring. Everything is not everything. Hey, ma. Celebrities, DMing me. I think the Lord sending me a blessing. I'm blowing up on TikTok. Everyone's inviting me to the rock. They even flying me. High status females calling me. I'm in the life of the party. Snakes in the house. Snakes in the house. They look like women. Facts. Dealt with bags. It's about 3 a.m. Satan likes to do all things in threes. He's got a contract with your name on it. It's all for you. It's all for free. Don't have to plead. The sign right here with the drop of blood. And every man and woman will be at your feet. You officially Team Blue Sea. Take the jab, throw up the goal. Always please me. Never say yeah, always say God. And if you do it right, you'll be mine tonight. Money, fame, Academy Award. I guarantee you will be top flight. Snakes in the house. Snakes in the house. They look like women. Facts. Double with bags.
Lord, help me.
Help me.
I'm drowning.
Drowning.
Things not like they're supposed to be. Somebody save me.
Save me.
Somebody save me.
Save me.
Satan has his hands all over me. Lord, help me. Help me. Father, help me. Help me. I'm drowning. Drowning. I have no light. No light. I'm in a land of misery. Land of misery. Father, y'all help me. Father, y'all help me. You see, I fell off. Fell off. I wanted the money. Money. Save my soul.
Save me. Facts. Double with bags. There's a lot of proud people today. And these people seem to believe they got it made in the shade for some reason. I ain't got nothing against you if you have mixed parents. It's kind of sad that the mixed parents don't tell you who you are. You tell them they black, they say they ain't black. They OJ. I just say, okay.
If I told you a story, would you believe? If I told you love isn't free, would you love to hate me? See, you're not special. Grandma said we're free. Told you you're safe from the enemy. Hush your mouth. They lied to you. The only thing you're free from is hearing the truth. You better hush your black mouth. Uncover the metrics. Become better than you were before. Pray to the east. Ask Yah, forgive me. Say I was raised by fools. I've been lost ever since the slave trade. White supremacy were my deceivers. They were paid black men to kill me. When I read the whisper, we still have house niggas. They call the boule. No love for black folks, they will lead you astray. It's all money, wanna be rich. This is why they turn gay. You're not special. Grandma said you're free. Told you you're safe. Run from the enemy. I remember those nights. They said, come on in here, boy, you need to hear something spiritually. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Oh, somebody's calling my name. Christianity was our newfound hope. The thought of them knowing your Hebrew culture could be. This is why we hung from trees. If they hated us, know that they hated Yahweh ben Yahweh. Forever in a season, we can never be free. Free Negroes we are. Negroes we are. Judah, Yah Elohim.
superstars. Yes, sir. All right, guys and girls, we're back. Yes, sir, man. About to finish up and do the doggone thing. You know how we do it, right? Yes, sir. It was a lot said today. I would advise you to download it and get with like-minded people like yourself and make sense of it. Tanya, do you think the logo on the dollar is the name of the trust? I have no idea what that is. To quite be honest, what's the logo on the dollar? You got to keep in mind. I don't know what y'all mean when you said the logo on the dollar. Like what logo? Because there's so many. There's so many logos on that dollar. I have no idea which one. That's Brother NYBY, man. I heard you on I forgot what track that was, but bruh, that was a smooth track. I forgot what track I heard you on. Somebody's track. But anyway, I was on on my Spotify, and I kind of was listening to a lot of people's stuff, and you had a verse on there, man. That was pretty damn smooth, bro. You have a very unique, eclectic voice, especially for storytelling and especially for like the type of rap that you do. Even though it's like a digital underground, but it's your own thing. And man, with the right like type of beats and production, that shit could be killer. It's just little things I see. It's little things that I see. I'd be like, this would be killer. The brother got a really nice voice, man, and I just like how he do it. Like Brother Ghost is a good storyteller. I mean, I've been saying that since day one. Now I'll stick to that. Y'all got some talent, man. It'd be cool for Ghost and NYB to do something together, because y'all both got that storytelling thing, and y'all might already did something together. That's just me talking out loud, man. I tell you, said not the logo, but the wording. Instead of saying God we trust, maybe no, that's not us. The Most High has never put his name on anything, and we never would say in Yah we trust. You gotta understand that everything on that dollar bill is demonic. Everything, and basically all that in God we trust, they talking about the Baphomet and the Grays. Had, what I'm saying? So no. The Most High would no. You gotta remember something. Yeah, we never had paper money. We always dealt with gold and silver. That whole paper money came from man, because man wanted to be more than what he think he is, right? So in order for them to have power, they have to give glory to the Grays. And Satan is one of the so-called Grays, the demigod, right? So, if you look at all the money, the dollar bill, $5 bill, the $10 bill, all of it gives glory to Satan. The whole money. That's why I didn't know. When I started waking up to truth, man, I did not carry no money in my pocket at all. I just didn't like it. I always been digital because, I'm not saying I escaped it. I'm just making a point here that I knew the root of the money. I knew all that writing on that money, that's all Satanism, man. So I figured, shit, I know I need my coins to survive, but I ain't gonna carry I haven't carried money in my pocket in 15 years. So why the hell would I go back? Cash is not king, man. It is not. Everything will go back to the way it was, but the Most High got to bring this place down, and once that the Most High is going to point, he's going to take to the next destination. But before it happens, you shouldn't be struggling. And if you are, it's because it's maybe something the Most High don't approve of you. And I can't solve that. You have to solve that. You know what I mean? It's like trying to fix you. Can nobody fix you but you? That's all I'm saying. Think about it. Okay. Hold on. I think I just saw it. Am I right that Sister, what's her name? Sister Queen D is a grandma now? Oh, girl, you're getting old. Just messing with you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Do your doggone thing. Yeah, that's cool. You're here to see your child deliver your a grandson or granddaughter. That's powerful there, man. You're able to see the ones that you raised now have their offspring. That's cool. That's dope. Dope it and dope. Yeah, but the name, like I said, man, I want to really talk about this. When joining the industry, they own all of your personal info. Now, when people see that title, they think I'm just going to talk about the industry. See, that's what people lose it at, because I'm done with all that industry shit. So all I do is try to show you guys how the industry has been capitalizing off you, and you think you're making money, and they go into your trust, paying you. Even in Hollywood, they pay you from your trust, man. How that make y'all feel, the ones that sold your soul, man? I mean, straight up, look what Jamie Foxx going to. I just want y'all to understand something. Look, I know y'all think when y'all sell, records and go on tour, they give you those millions of dollars that is coming from the Warner Brothers giving you Def Jam, and they not paying y'all from the corporation. Let me just have a real quick moment, and then I'm gonna get out of here. From Chris Brown to Jamie Foxx, all of y'all, look what they doing to him, right? From Tom Cruise to what? Angelina Jolie. All of y'all, Oprah, Gail, all of you people that are millionaires, right? Ain't no corporation cut you a check to this day. All of y'all getting paid from y'all trust. So, wow, when you think about what I just said, it doesn't make you hungry to be entertainment no more, do it. It's just that you want to do some shit for yourself now. You ain't trying to get the attention of these TIs and all these celebrities. You're just doing your shit, because even Kanye has never been paid from a corporation. Why you think when a basketball player like Steph Curry, they give him a $250 million contract, but it's on paper? It's not real, because they draw his income from the trust. When these basketball players and when all of these so-called celebrities, when they get ready to sign on to the companies, why you think they sign so many papers? They signing these 10-10, they signing 10-9As, fiduciaries. They don't even know what they're signing, man. They just need their signature. They sign. This is what they sign. This is how they get them, right? They sign a 1099A. They sign a fiduciary. They just need the signature, because they're gonna fill in all of the shit. And they sign a 1041. And they're gonna say, this is for your taxes. And this is not. They're doing a 1041 and 56 to become your fiduciary. And they always ask for your social. That's your foreign grantors, right? They're not going to tell you about the 98 or the individual banker EIN, because your 98 exempts you from paying taxes. They're going to want you to pay taxes, because the taxes that you're paying is the corporation. They cut you the check and you pay their money. You pay the corporation taxes. So when you're a basketball player and you sit back and say, I got signed for $200 million, nigga, they came out of your trust, and you ain't going to even see the $200 million. It's just on paper. So whenever you work for corporate, whenever you work for the industry, it's just not music. It's the industry, period. I don't care if you go to out of the country. They are paying you out of your trust. There's no corporation that has money. No corporation has money. No bank has money. You are the bank. You are the private bank. That's why you sign so many papers that you have no knowledge over. And when they cut you a check, you think you living lavishly, and they threaten you if you don't do what you're supposed to do. But nigga, you never needed the industry to make who you are, because you had it in your trust. And when you understand this shit, you'll stop kissing ass and selling your soul and let the industry fall like it's supposed to. Just think about it. This shit start to make sense. And I know what people say, well, y'all should have said this 10 years ago. Nigga, there ain't nothing meant to be said until the Most High say be said. Say it from the rooftops. You're supposed to say nothing till the Most High tell us to say it. See, that's why I know these elders are not connected. Because why come no elder has told you anything as I told you? Because they're not connected to Yah. If they're connected to Yah, they should be telling y'all this. And they ain't said not once about your trust. They ain't said nothing about how you get paid from the industry, how you get paid from the corporations. They only tell you about the scriptures because the Most High has made them limited to the universe. And the universe don't even know them. That's just something you have to think about. Think about it. Think about it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to take it into your pocket and take it to your store, take it to the car, and take it at your meal time. You don't have to. But at the end of the day, I don't give a shit where you work. I don't care who you signing with. I don't care what kind of sponsorship you. Everybody in America gets paid from their trust. No, they don't have no America's a corporation. They don't have no money. You are a private bank, and you be saying, "Well, damn, that's interesting." Niggas be killing me with that. Let me tell you something, man. Most people will never understand half the things I just said, because once you are in this realm of I gotta work, I gotta get the 401k, I gotta get the Roth IRA, you'll never see it. It's like you ever know, like, you put an umbrella over your head so the rain won't hit your head, won't hit your body. That's what's happening with your knowledge. You have an umbrella over you. And the knowledge, the universe is trying to pour into you, but you have the umbrella blocking it because you can't see it and you don't want to see it. You're perfectly comfortable being a robot. This shit, like I be talking to people, it just bounce off of them. And because the Most High ain't gonna let everybody get to it. So if it's bouncing off you, the Most High ain't got a hand on you. He wants you to keep being a robot. But if you have your light on, you can just sit back and listen to this show again and say, damn, that's why we sign so many papers. That's exactly why you sign so many papers. You're signing fiduciary papers, man, and don't even know it. Pay attention. Pay attention to all that shit. When you are working for a corporation, they usually get you to sign tax papers, or they get you to sign. See how they'll get you on in corporations. They'll let you sign. They let you sign all these papers. Why come you think the cheapest job? Watch this. I'm gonna give you a jewel, right? Why come you think the lowest paying job have you sign the most papers? Because they're the one that draw off your trust the most. When you go to Family Dollar, they let you see all them fucked up videos, and then they give you like 12, 15, 20 pieces of paper to sign. Nigga, that ain't nothing but fiduciary. You're giving them authorization to be your trustee. The cheapest jobs, the most low-paying jobs give you the most paperwork. Why? Just think about what I'm saying. How many times have you got the worst job on the universe? You're going to be a dishwasher, and you signing all this paper. You're like, what is all this for? They're becoming your trustee. How you think Family Dollar got all of these Family Dollars? You think people going to Family Dollar buying that shit? No, Family Dollar is becoming capitalized and becoming multiple because of you. You're the private bank, so they draw a percentage off what they pay you, and they keep developing more Family Dollars. And the money that they make off that bullshit that they send into that store, they keep in their private account overseas. Why do you think that all of these companies have an account overseas? Why do you think all major corporations in America have another account overseas? Because that's their real money. They take the money that is made here that is fake and flip it over to gold and silver. They got real money over there. You got the fake money. The trust is real money, but it's digitized. It's not in FRNs. It's at the Federal Reserve, but you can take that money and flip it to gold and silver. And they don't want you doing that. That's why they got to keep your mind occupied with entertainment, man. So I hope that this show made sense. I hope that you can come back and listen to it at your own leisure, and that you'll make sense of it, and you'll start being afraid of being fired. They need you more than you. Probably said, well, it makes sense, Josh, because people who come to work and complain all the time, they keep them. Yeah, they keep them because they're making money off them. And the one that care about their job and always trying to make things better, they fire you. Because what's happening is just like the Grays. The Grays don't like people who cry and whine. That's why they let Lauryn Hill out and a few others, right? So when you go to your company, start crying about hours and crying about, they're gonna get rid of you because you're irritating them. But if you don't give a damn, they don't give a damn either. That's why they keep you. You got to understand the science of this shit. These are nothing but demonic people running these companies because corporations in America don't have money. You are the money. I say it one more time. You are the private bank. So the question comes up, will I ever start doing the EINs in a packet? I'm thinking about it because a lot of y'all are almost on it because you're going to need all three to do a drawer. It's not complicated for me. I have a template. I will never sell those templates, so please don't ask. But I've helped a few people already. You're gonna need the foreign grantors EIN, which you can do on your own. You're gonna need that 98, and you're gonna need the individual banker EIN. I'll tell you guys, it's important for you to get a fax number. I don't know why y'all don't make an account with PDF filler. You can get a digital fax number. They're quicker to send your EIN through fax numbers than to mail it. They hate paperwork. The only time they send your paperwork is to finalize. Like when they send me my individual banker EIN that makes me a private bank, they sent me my EIN over the weekend on Saturday, and they sent the paperwork to finalize it to say it's pretty official when they send you the paperwork, letting you know it's okay. It's in the system. They send it Wednesday, right? So if you want your EIN quicker, just get a fax number from the PDF filler, man. You got to spend some money on this, like I say, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be gone for real. The people who become wealthy don't think about bills all the time. The people who become wealthy think about how to take what check they got and take half of it and make more money. When you go to work and all you're thinking about is doing overtime to pay bills, you're trapped. And you're going to be 60 years old, trapped, waiting on a pension, and you're going to be at Walmart and somebody, welcome Walmart, have a good day. Welcome Walmart, have a good day, because you ain't going to have enough. And for the life of you, please stop, for whatever you do, if you don't do nothing today, stop signing up for insurance. You do not need insurance to get attention at the hospital. They're going to want your social security number. You're going to sign documents saying you're responsible for all fees. And all you can do is just write that shit off, because once they send you a big bill saying you don't owe shit. Send a promissory note behind it and it's done. Or bill of exchange. Stop with the insurance. You do not need health insurance to get help at the hospital. But the thing you need to stop doing is going to see your damn doctor, because they in the business of making you sick. And if you can't get sick, they can't make money off you. They don't want to heal you. They want to take care of you. That means they want to have a 25-year relationship with you, giving you meds and blood pressure. Why come you think when you go to the hospital or the doctor's office, your blood pressure is always high? That's a game. They need everybody on meds. They need you on blood pressure medicine to make money. They tell me every time I go to the hospital, oh my God, you at 170. I'm not at no 170. It's a racket. Half the people, like them assistants, they don't even know how to take blood pressure. Man, it's a way that you're supposed to take blood pressure. You can't take blood pressure holding somebody's arm in the air. You're supposed to be totally relaxed. And why come they want to have a comment? You know this is a game. Because every time they take your blood pressure, they try to talk to you. You don't supposed to be talking when having a damn blood pressure reading. Your pressure automatically going to be off. So it's, oh my God, you need blood pressure medicine. You should be at 120, 130. They have to get you sick in order to make money. Big Pharma can't make money if nobody's buying pharmaceuticals. Big Pharma can't make money if people ain't buying over-counter medicine. Doctors can't stay in business. They ain't writing prescriptions. Stay your ass out the dentist. If you got to have your teeth pulled, that's the only time you need to go to do an extraction. You can heal all your cavities with coconut oil. You don't need, dentists are fraud too. They tell you, oh, well, we'll be back in 3 months, because the shit they put in your mouth, knowing it's going to erupt in 3 months. It's all rackets. They have to write prescriptions too. They're all working together. They're all brotherhood. They're all some type of fraternity, sorority. Learn how to take care of yourself, man. And stop letting people put fear in you. And just know this is just one big puzzle. Ain't nothing in this shit real. You're being paid every day off of your trust. When I start doing the individual banker EIN, if I start doing it, I'll let everybody know. If you got my app, I'll let you know. But the reason I'm hesitant on it, it's kind of complicated. So that's why I decided to make a template. So if I do decide to do this for people, it's not going to be so hard on me, because there's a few things you got to know what the hell you doing. And I tell y'all this, some of y'all being slick and say, I'm going to let my friend copy. Go ahead, let somebody copy your shit. It's going to knock you from your fucking trust. Y'all not, stop being stupid. Let people pay for their own shit, man. Y'all doing crazy shit. Like when I'm doing 98, there's about 5 different countries I can go to, but Canada seems to be the go-to. But what I'm telling y'all seem to be letting people copy. Y'all gonna knock y'all shit out of your trust, man. This ain't school no more. Y'all grown men and women. Let them do their own shit. I ain't letting nobody copy my shit. This is very tangible, man. You guys are letting people mess with y'all lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about? Stop letting people be lazy and let them take care of themselves. You're trying to take care of you and yours, but you sit there, hey dog, I'm gonna hook you up, and both of y'all get fucked. They can reject your trust, you know that, right? If you don't know what the hell you're doing, you sitting in that copy shit, you know, everybody copying each other's shit and look the same. Know what you're doing, man. That's why I say it's important for you to have a fax number. You got it. And don't give nobody y'all fax numbers. People sharing their fax numbers. The IRS keep a note of that. And they be like, what? This is the same fax number. What the hell is you doing? Oh, wow. People are totally just going to get bumped out their trust because they being cheap and trying to help the damn world. If a person can't pay for their own way, then they need to suffer. Don't sit back and put yourself in jeopardy because of no motherfucker. Okay? And that's what people do. Well, girl, you got it. Let me copy yours. That's a person that don't want you to prosper. You better be aware of the enemy, and they could be living with you. I'm Yash Karame. I'm about to get out of here. At the end of the day, who are we? We're indigenous. All praise to Yah. I'm out.
Who are we? Who are you? Do we know who we are? Supposed to be according to history. Are we blind? Can we see? Do we love? Do we know the Creator? We know the Creator. It's not Jesus. No one looks like us. Everybody wants to steal, wants to call us Jack and Jill. Oh, who are we? Can we testify in the eyes of the Lord by and by? Oh, who are we? Can we trust? Who we love? Come to be? Who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? One love, honor the Lord, and the Yah. Who are we? Help us. We're so blind, we're stiff neck, we haven't learned a thing yet. Father, we have not learned. We still want something for nothing. Stay on your journey, so Yahweh can be a mess to you and yours and he and she and we. But instead, you wanna gossip, you wanna tell the enemy, you wanna tell the people who hate you, you wanna pray with those who don't like you. Christianity is the worst thing that happened to thee, you see. But that's what you like, that's what you clap to, that's what you dance to. All you're doing is jigaboo. All you're doing is lying. But then you're smiling. Pastor say this, pastor say that. You don't know who you are, as a matter of fact. Can we trust? Who we love? Come to be? Who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? One love. Of the Lord, of the Yah, who are we? Help us. We're so blind, we're stiff-necked, We haven't learned a thing yet, Father. I know it's mind-blowing when you come to think about who you're supposed to be. They called you Afro, they called you Negro, they called you color just to be. Confusion, use your real thing, because it has no history. The Most High told us from beginning to end, He will let us free. Testify truly who we be. Black Indian, Black Indian. Say it loud, be proud, know who you are, so you can go far. See, this journey doesn't have a stop, it just has a pause. Can I say it again? Pause. Can I say it one more? Pause. We don't know, we're still learning. Can we grow? We're still yearning. I asked Father, take me down this road, but when I get to something I don't know, let it be. Easy on, cause I'm still learning, and I'm yearning. I throw my hands to the east, and I say, Heavenly Father, can we trust who we love? Come to be, who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? One love, from of the Lord, of the Yah. Who are we? Help us, help us. We're so blind, we're stiff-necked, we haven't learned a thing yet, Father.
Oh.